my knees to pray for the fatherless children. I'm on my knees to pray for absent fathers. In Genesis chapter 21, Sarah told her husband Abraham to say, chase this woman Hagar and her son Ishmael. I don't want to see them anymore. The Bible tells us that Abraham was very disturbed, but because he wanted to please his wife, he had to let Hagar go away. And God confirmed to say, it's fine. I will look after this child. When you read further in the book of Genesis chapter 21, we read that Hagar was so disturbed, she didn't know what to do with this child. And she put the child down in the desert, and she left bitter, she left crying and in pain. The child began to cry, and God heard the voice of the child. And in that time, Hagar was also comforted. We are in a generation, in a society where men have abandoned their children. Men have decided that they are not going to look after their children for whatever reason. Sometimes, even married men, they have extramarital affairs and children are born and they decide not to be there. That is very wrong. There needs to be accountability. Maybe you are there and you've been left alone. You're like Hagar, you're crying, you don't know what you're going to do with your child. You don't even know what you're going to feed your child. I'm pleading with the Lord that God may answer your prayers and provide for you the same way He provided for Hagar and Ishmael. Perhaps you are in Abraham and you're scared to even tell your wife. Yes, you may have cheated, there's infidelity, there's adultery there. But if there's a child involved, you have no right. It is so wrong in every aspect for you not to take care of your children. We know that is a father to the fatherless. But I am just pleading with every man. I'm on my knees. I'm pleading with you, my brother. No matter how difficult it is, can you please take care of your children? If you have a wife and you know you have wronged, but there's a child out there, do what is right. Tell your wife that there's a child outside. You will be so surprised because the favor of God likes order. You'll be so amazed that your wife may be understanding, but you need to be truthful. We can't continue having fatherless children while their fathers are not dead. They're not even in prison. They're enjoying life some way. And the children are suffering. And I pray that you as a wife, may God soften your heart, that you may understand that children have not done any wrong. It is the wrongdoing of your husband, it's the wrongdoing of adults, but don't let the children suffer. Let children grow with fathers. They don't have to come and stay with you, but please provide for them. And make sure that there is a belonging, and then they know that there is a home, they know that they have a father. I trust and I believe that God will soften your heart. I trust and I believe that God will give you the courage to speak the truth, that God will give you the courage so that you may be able to embrace those children when they are brought to you. Nothing is impossible with God. He's a God who restores. Let us love our children at all times. God bless you.